Hello everybody. We're going to be doing some IC chip programming. He's right here. We need to give Cotty some cookies. And we have the lion sleeping over here. Norman. He'll eat cookies too. I could not sleep, so I was like, oh, I need to get a little bit of work done. I've got a lot stacked up. Norman's like, want some? Do you want some? You guys don't get to see Norman much. We're gonna be doing some chip programming. Ricola, hello. We gotta feed the feline overlords. Can't give them their cookies. We're gonna be doing some chip programming. Okay, one of my clients brought me over some chips. These are some, 27C800s, like 1 megabit EEPROMs. And he's like, they're fresh from China. I'm like, okay. Sometimes you get good chips, sometimes you get bad chips. We'll find out here shortly. Since I couldn't sleep, let me turn the music down. I don't think it was too loud, was it? But I couldn't sleep, so let's light this software up. Let's get this stuff programmed, and I won't make this a 12-hour live stream. Okay. We need to check device. You guys can see that. They get bigger. They get way bigger. So we want 27C800, and these are made by ST. 42 pin. Device info. We are at DX001 on the Mega Magic. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't gonna show my files, which it's not. That's good. I will select. And last time I had to double them up for him because he got the wrong chips. So, okay, we're gonna load this one up to EEH. And the file to EEH. Check some matches. So we're gonna start opening these things up. These go pretty darn quick. I really wish they wouldn't use this tape. So let's see, how do these chips look? Should we do the test on them? we'll just blank check them and program them. It's a pick it, stick it job. So that chip is in the programmer. We're gonna blank check it. That one's blank. That's good. So we're gonna program. It's gonna go quick. I don't think this live stream's gonna be too long. We're programming the first one. They're 1 megabit chips, so they take a little while. I'm just looking at that line of transmission controllers over by Cotty there going, oh man. I got swamped with them. But that's good. Norman's hogging the chair. Oh. Okay, that one programmed, we will verify. Oop, and I need me some anti-static foam. That should work. I made some new piece of anti-static foam there. And oh, we need to print some labels. I got them ready. We hit print. Okay. They're not perfectly centered, but they're labels. We check some. I need to do better. That date's really off. Just the date here. Let me get the other one programming while I'm doing this. I really wish they wouldn't use tape, but they do that to save on shipping, so. We're gonna program this next one. Hello, what's the matter, you? We're programming chips. Yeah, I gotta get this date shifted over a little bit. I had to reset everything up on this computer, so. Something's not right. That's only printing 2. We'll get it. Yeah. That worked. Hate that when it tears off and it started, it tore off here and it started curling. So. Okay, I just need to set this up on auto. Nope, we didn't want to do that. Edit auto. Of course it's gonna program verify, okay. We'll verify. I don't like it when it errors. And that's good. Go to the next one. Huh. Have you commented on my stuff? You shouldn't be. Okay. Now I'm autoing. Blank check. Programming. I need to hit one more of those. Okay. Now these labels aren't cheap. See it curled up. It was printing them, but it was curling them. So. This guy ain't paying for labeling. I'm just doing this out of courtesy. They only brought me 10 of them. A small order. That label's a little crooked. These labels stick, man. DJ Rusty Rush. I don't know what these chips are for. They're for some like synthesizer, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't ask. They bring me the chips and say, put this code on them. I put that code on them. That's. Those could have been a little. I need a little bit wider label for these ones. Yeah. Yeah, I've posted on some things. What's the matter, you? And especially Michael's. I've commented a lot on Michael's, and I go back to check my comment and see if he replied or anything, and it's gone. Yeah, the guy brought me like 100 chips from China, and they were supposed to be new, but they weren't. They were. They were programmed. Yeah, YouTube does some funky things, especially if you participate in the auditor freedom channels. Oh, we got to give the kitties cookies because DJ Russ said chatted. So. Norm, you want the cookies? Hey. We're going to program that one, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, I got distracted and... As long as it verifies. Imagine doing hundreds of these is tedious. So I like little jobs like this. Hello, QS. Good morning. Skirty. We gotta give the kitties cookies for QS's comment and Skirty's comment. Give them cookies. Yeah, Norman's in my chair. I'm being a chair hog. Yeah, kitty gets double cookies. Double cookies. And we're just programming some 1 megabit EEPROMs. Almost done. A little bit. My lives are random, so. Yeah, she hears the cookies. being nice, and providing labels. Can't own on crooked too. Can't have crookedness. No crookedness. I'm not a crook. And I just hope these are the chips that he ordered. And the printing don't look original, but I think they're for some sort of synthesizer. I have no idea. I don't ask. So verified. All of them programmed and verified. There we have his 10 chips right there. Those are his 10 Chinese chips. Yeah, these are just standard labels for the chips. It's all these old EEPROMs, they have labels over the windows so they don't get flipped bits by accident if they get exposed to ultraviolet light. Yeah, what's the matter? You try, you know, and if you post a link, some people have really strict censoring. It's generally not YouTube that censors, it's the setting that you set when you set up your YouTube account. So yeah, these labels are, I threw those out. No, I got those right here. These labels are, if you use a resin ribbon, they don't wear off. You can rub on it. You can hit it with take some IPA, put some IPA on it. It just stays. As long as you don't use a wax ribbon. Wax will just come right off. The headers, these? Yeah, Mega Magic. I assembled these ones myself. He was supposed to send me a couple to drop ship. But I don't think he's done that. I haven't received nothing. So, success was 10, that's fine. Okay. This allows you to do your counts. The only reason why I had failures is I accidentally put the same chip back in. But yeah, I've got. Let me bring Cotty up. See all those transmission controllers? Got all those transmission controllers to do. But people need to give a like for Cotty. Give a like for Cotty. She sits there and watches so patiently and waits for cookies. You got Norman. You don't get to see Norman much. Cookies? He always waves and says hi. Yeah, we've got another project. Floppies. Erase them. Let us repair. Awesome. More cookies. You just missed all the chip programming. More cookies. So yeah, I think these, he uses these to fix a synthesizer or something. I don't know. We'll put Cotty back down in the corner. Yeah, he thinks he owns that chair. This is Norman. Oh, they don't like each other. He's an old boy. He sleeps in the chair. He adopted it. So he gets hairy. What are you doing? Cookies? Well, I woke him up. Okay. Buddy's back. Yeah. Sorry, I just went right into it. So I can't sleep tonight, so I got one transmission controller to repair, another one. I've got 8. Belly rubs. Belly rubs. Audio's not working. My audio should be working. Give me a 1 if the audio is working or not. One for audio, 0 for no audio. Okay, skirty, it's working. Maybe the music wasn't working. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you guys with... Okay, we got ones, we got audio, it's working, so... His headphones died. Blame it on the YouTuber. So I don't know what else to do tonight. I don't want to be waking everybody up with the Dremel because I have to cut those transmission controllers open and it's loud. So I don't know what else to do right now. So we could put Cotty up on the screen. I could go through a little bit about the Mega Magic here, see if I can get it to focus. This camera sucks. That's why I use it for the programmer camera. Okay, this is the Mega Magic. So let me pull up the software. I'll link in the description on the replay, and you can see the where to get one of these if you want one. I wish this camera was better for doing this, but it'll be fine. I'll make this smaller. Shop Kitty takes over the world. I bet she's sitting over there plotting. Are you plotting, Cotty? She's plotting. Those blue eyes. And no, she's not deaf. Okay, so let me light the software up. Okay, so whenever you select a device, it's going to tell you the adapter number, like this one's DX001. So that's what you type in here. These are just some that I've had preset. Okay, so we can go DX if we wanted 2, 0, 4, 2044. And that would be if the software is accepting or expecting a 2044 adapter, which would be like a PLCC32 adapter. It allows you to use these pin 1-to-1 up to 44 pins, or actually 48. And after 48, you have to use the edge headers. So that is the Mega Magic. There's other video. I've done a few other videos on it. Yes, I gotta get. Sometimes I can't. Some camera combinations don't want to work. So I've got some better resolution cameras, but for some reason they just don't want to. I'll put my hand in front of them and then they'll freeze. So yeah, QS, they are awesome. They're a money saver. Everybody likes Cotty. Nope, Logitech camera don't freeze. It's the Microsoft cameras, the Life Cams that freeze. Except for LifeCam Studio. LifeCam Studio don't freeze. That's the LifeCam Studio. And then it's got a Logitech for the overhead. So this one here is the Studio, and the overhead is a Logitech. So. And that's not right. That didn't activate. And that is the Brio. And that's all the cameras that I have hooked up right now. Six cameras. Yeah, Logitech focuses. Yeah, you need to use, if you want it to come up is off, you need to set it up in Logitune. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Logitune or Logi Options. It's one of those two softwares. And that's where you set your initial camera settings. I was struggling with that also, QS, and I found out that you have to set it up in the actual software that is for the camera, and then it'll retain the settings that you set up in the camera software. Then you can do any modifications you need to do in OBS, but it won't retain those. Called Logitunes or Logi Options. It's the Logitech camera software. Cody's looking at you like going, he just said that. You're making him repeat himself. You just set it up in the software. So I want to thank everybody for tuning into my chip programming. It wasn't that exciting. It was just chip programming. It's what I do. If you want to see more of that type of stuff, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna kill this stream right here. I'm not gonna leave it running for 12 hours again. So, thanks for watching.